Hello everybody, it's Jay Bongo. Welcome to Philosophizing with Jay Bongo. Although I confess that there will be less speculation, less proper philosophy, and more this is going to be sort of more of a targeted rant, but with also some thoughtfulness behind it. It's I wanted to wait to do a video, and this goes for Dirt Laser as well, because I've had this really nasty cold that has infested my throat pretty much non-stop. I'm nasally too, as you can hear. And almost every time I talk, it feels like I'm on the cusp of coughing. But if I don't get this out now, I'm not going to get this out. So, sorry. What I want to talk about is America, real quick. Now, if you have not lived under a rock, and you are from America, you have likely heard about what the SCOTUS, what the Supreme Court of the United States, decided with Roe versus Wade. And for those of you who do not know what Roe versus Wade is, please go look that up. So essentially, what happened is but mainly two prominent old white dudes decided what they think is appropriate in terms of abortion for women. Now, I can't speak as to the technicalities of abortion. I cannot speak for women in regards to the necessities and all of this. I shouldn't do that because, I am a man. But what I will point out that no one can say I can't point out is how fucked up this is. I'm smiling, but I'm not happy. I'm not. It's absolutely ridiculous how all of this has turned around, and this law has been stated and cemented for 50 odd fucking years. 50 odd years. And and just got overturned yesterday. What the fuck? So I've come to a conclusion. And this isn't a joke, this isn't a meme, this isn't any of that shit. This isn't America. This isn't the America that I learned about. This isn't the America that I was born in. This isn't the America that in the 1700s and the late 1700s said stuff it to the British and exist in. You can have your own thoughts about the necessity of all that, but this isn't the country that made itself. This isn't the country that liberated the slaves. This isn't the country that aided Europe and Asia during its time of need in World War II, and aided Europe again in World War One. This isn't the same country. I refuse to believe it's the same country. No one tell me otherwise. Let me fucking have this. It can't be. Because the government is going against our interests, and that's unconstitutional, right? We, the people, aren't being listened to, so they need to stop, right? No. If this was America, you're damn well right it would stop. But this Congress has effectively turned this nation, this Congress, the Supreme Court, and whoever else is involved. I can give you a few guesses as to who I might be hinting at, who or what I might be hinting at. At this point, this isn't the same country. This can't be the same country. This is ridiculous. I refuse to believe it. I absolutely refuse to believe it. It is almost the 4th of July. The 4th of July, if we could look on the calendar real quick, is 8 days away, or 9 days away, excuse me. It's June 25th now. So, 4th of July is 9 days away. I can tell you right now that I'm not celebrating it. I'm not celebrating it because this country has turned into something disgusting. It's kind of like you celebrating your sibling's birthday. Let's say you're an older sibling, you watch this kid grow up, and then when they're almost around your age, they turn into this completely different asshole, a completely unrecognizable person. Would you still celebrate that fuck's birthday? He's family. And no, this is this is ridiculous. What I can probably guess is going to happen is a major civil event. I'm not saying a civil war. I'm not hinting at or wanting anything like that. I want to make that absolutely clear. I'm not supporting any notion of that. I'm not saying which side would be right in any of this, but no. I'm not drawing any battle lines, but I can tell you right now, there's going to be more than a civil discourse. There's going to be more than a civil discussion. And there ain't nothing going to be civil about this. This is going to be disgusting. What is this going to turn into? I'm 23. Alright? Some of you watching probably as young as me, or as old as me, younger than me, or probably a little or a lot older than me. If you're all from my area, or if you're all from the United States too, what's life been like? Honestly. I confess I'm still living with my folks. A lot of people are still living with their parents nowadays. A lot of people are just living with the roommate system, or this codependency. And there's a reason for that. It's not just, the young people are lazy. Yes, that is a slight part of the problem, maybe. There is a small percentage of us that is lazy as shit. But this is another thing that the country itself has failed us on. Our economy's in shambles. Our inflation's through the fucking roof. Have you seen the fucking gas prices? What the hell is going on? It takes one massive event like this pandemic to completely fuck us over like this. This wasn't even this bad during the influenza epidemic. Or this, was it Spanish flu or influenza? Whatever. But it takes this to completely damn a nation. Let me put this out right now. We're damned. We're not doomed. We're damned. I don't want this to just be doom and gloom also. What we need to do now more than ever is be those loud activists. I'm a very patient person. I can see a lot of multiple sides of an issue, and a lot of people, I would love to believe, although I'm not naive, are at least somewhat reasonable people, at least somewhat patient people. But this has to flip the switch of what is acceptable and what is not. And this is absolutely unacceptable. I'm not standing for this. I'm not going to just sit by and wait and watch what fucking happens. This is ridiculous. And I got some friends, and we all got some friends who think a little bit differently on the political spectrum. Alright? I myself don't see myself in those camps firmly. I'm a little bit this and I'm a little bit that with a lot of politics. But this is beyond politics. This is people's fucking bodies. This is bad. It's time that we acknowledge that it is not right to tell people how to live in their own fucking skin, how to do whatever they want to do here. You know, it's, and without sugarcoating, it's time to stop telling women and people who give birth that they need to go through with it. No, they don't need to go through with it. If they want an abortion, they should be allowed to get a fucking abortion. The only reason that this is still a major, like, touchy subject is because of Puritan laws we still have in place in this nation. And that's pathetic. I thought we were all about a separation of church and state. The body of the church should not influence the laws of the state. That's how it should work. And that, for the most part, has never really truly been followed, because if you look through our history, a lot of our decision making, legal decision making, has been with the state, with the church in mind too. I think it's time we stop kidding ourselves then. This is a matter of religious zealotry. This is a matter of religious fanaticism. I also want to point out in this that I have not slept because I've just been this upset about it. If it doesn't matter what religion you are, there is no code that says that you get to tell people what to do with themselves, that you have any authority on a human being. There is no religion on this earth that is popularly followed that gives you any right to tell people how to use their bodies, how to identify themselves, how to do this or how to do that, or what they can and can't do. There is no religion on this earth that gives you any right. And if there are religions that do have strict tenets on shit like that, then it should be abolished, or you shouldn't be a part of it. That's not a religion, that's a cult. Nobody likes a cult. So, I would normally leave some sort of statement after this, maybe, or a philosophy, excuse me, that we have talked about in this. But there really is no philosophy in mind here. Well, there is if you look, but it's more about, this is a blatant evil. This country has been struck with a blatant evil, and we need to do something about it. What are you willing to do about it? What I'm not going to do is shut up about it. I'm not going to shut up about it. I'm not going to shut up about it until something is done that reaches an outcome that is close to what we the people want. Here's a problem with this nation, and this is where I'm going to leave it off. We talk about we the people all the time. We the people this, we the people that. The whole document is about the citizens giving the government, hang on. It's about the right to be governed. We've elected these people and said, yes, we want you to govern us. It also states that if the people that we choose to represent us don't meet our standards, we get rid of them. And we put somebody else there. So, I think it's about time that we the people find our voice again. It's about that time, because the government is counting on people being quiet, the majority of people being quiet. If people in the majority don't shout about it, then eventually, there has to be change. Politicians are stupid, but they also have ears, and they also get annoyed. Annoy the fuck out of them. Annoy them no matter how many threats they give, no matter how many police break up your meetings or your protests that they're claiming are riots. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them stop you at all. Their threats are as empty as their heads. We, the people, need to take our voice back. And I'm going to leave that with this. I'm not trying to dramatize. I'm not trying to make anything from the situation other than just pointing out that I am another disgruntled American. And he is tired of seeing his country treat his people like shit. Have a nice night.